Modern history begins around 3000 BC. That's what we're taught. But tonight, you're going to see evidence that human civilization may be far older and deliberately erased. If this information weren't real, it wouldn't need to be ignored. Every civilization tells a story about its beginning. According to modern history, humanity spent hundreds of thousands of years as primitive hunter-gatherers. Then, suddenly, around 3000 BC, civilization appears. Writing, agriculture, architecture, astronomy, law, mathematics, all at once. No long learning curve, no obvious experimentation, no gradual transition. Civilization doesn't crawl, it arrives. Historians call this progress. But there's a problem. Progress doesn't work like that. If humans existed for over 200,000 years, why did nothing happen for almost all of that time? Why do cities, monumental architecture, and advanced knowledge suddenly appear across multiple regions of the world independently within a narrow window? Egypt, Sumer, the Indus Valley, China, each with advanced stonework, sophisticated calendars, mythologies involving gods who taught humanity. This isn't how innovation behaves. Innovation leaves mistakes behind. Yet the earliest civilizations appear fully formed, as if they were rebuilding, not inventing. In southeastern Turkey lies a site that shouldn't exist. Göbekli Tepe is over 11,000 years old. That alone is shocking. But what makes it dangerous to established history is what it contains. Massive stone pillars, perfectly carved, weighing up to 20 tons, arranged in precise circular formations, aligned with celestial events. This structure was built before agriculture, before metal tools, before pottery. According to textbooks, the people who built this site should not have been capable of this level of engineering. Yet there it is, buried deliberately, not destroyed, covered, preserved, which raises a critical question. Why would hunter-gatherers build monumental stone temples and then bury them? Nearly every ancient civilization tells the same story. A great flood, the destruction of the world, a reset of humanity, Sumerian tablets, biblical texts, Hindu scriptures, Mesoamerican legends, indigenous oral histories, different cultures, same narrative. Modern historians dismiss this as myth. But myths don't align geographically, symbolically, and chronologically unless they're referencing something real. Geology confirms that around 12,000 years ago, the Earth experienced massive climate disruption. Ice melted rapidly, sea levels rose dramatically, entire coastlines vanished. If a civilization existed before this event, most of its cities would now be underwater, gone, erased by nature, and remembered only through story. Across the world, ancient stonework displays precision that even modern machines struggle to replicate. Egyptian granite blocks cut with tolerances of fractions of a millimeter. Peruvian megaliths fitted so tightly that a blade cannot pass between them. Stone weighing hundreds of tons moved without visible ramps or tool marks. Mainstream explanations rely on copper chisels, stone hammers, massive labor forces. But experiments show these methods are inefficient, imprecise, and unrealistic at scale. Yet the evidence remains, which suggests one of two possibilities. Ancient humans possessed advanced techniques we no longer understand. These structures were inherited from a previous civilization. History prefers the first explanation, because the second implies something uncomfortable. Ancient civilizations possessed advanced knowledge they could not have easily developed from scratch. Astronomy accurate to precession cycles, mathematics embedded in architecture, geographic awareness far beyond exploration capability. They didn't say we discovered this, they said we were taught by gods, by watchers, by beings who came from the sky or sea. Modern scholars interpret this metaphorically, but ancient people describe these encounters literally, and they built their civilizations around that knowledge. raises another question. If this knowledge was inherited, where did it come from? You might expect discoveries like Göbekli Tepe to rewrite textbooks. They didn't. Instead, timelines were adjusted. Quietly, implications were minimized. Broader questions were avoided. Because once you accept one piece, everything else follows. A lost civilization means advanced knowledge can be lost. Progress isn't linear. Modern society may not be the first to reach complexity that challenges the idea of permanent superiority. And institutions don't survive by undermining themselves. Consider this possibility. Human civilization rises, reaches sophistication, encounters catastrophe, collapses. Survivors pass fragments of knowledge forward. New civilizations emerge, using old foundations, not starting from zero, but from memory. This explains sudden leaps in knowledge, global myths of destruction, shared symbolism, inexplicable ancient precision. This isn't fringe thinking, it's pattern recognition. If civilization can be reset, it means progress isn't guaranteed. It means knowledge is fragile, and it means what we call modern may simply be another phase. History isn't a straight line, it's a cycle. Rise, peak, collapse, forget, repeat. And if that's true, the most important question isn't what was lost. It's what survives the next reset. The most dangerous idea in history isn't that ancient civilizations existed before us. It's that we may not be as advanced as we think, that our knowledge is borrowed, that our timelines are incomplete, that our certainty is fragile. And once you accept that possibility, history stops being comforting and starts being honest. If civilization has risen and fallen before, it can happen again. And next time, we may not be the ones remembered.